Hey everyone, it's me. So happy Christmas Eve. Um, this lighting is horrible, sorry. Um, I actually have the lamps on, it's just not. Anyway, um, it actually, let me see if this makes it any better. No, I have all the shadow, sorry. Um, so today, I actually got ready. I went to see my mother, my whole family, my husband included, my two children, and I went and had Christmas Eve with my mom. Um, she, we got Olive Garden and no, we had it delivered. That was a lot of money, but it was worth it, right? She's my mom. You only live once, right? That came out wrong, but you know what I meant. Okay, so we went and had Olive Garden delivered. We took a big box of presents to her, including presents that my kids opened in front of her. Um, then she did need help with getting the wrapping started. But then when she got it going, she could open it. She ate almost all her spaghetti. She never got to eat her salad. Um, Trying to think what else. Um, then she got really tired, and so we put her down for a nap, which she was sad about because she knew that if she went to sleep, then we were all going to leave. Um, but she just couldn't fight taking the nap anymore. Poor thing, right? She was adorable. She loved seeing my children. My son dressed up for her and he held her hand and kissed her, and I got wonderful pictures. I can't wait. The photo album I had made her with pictures of the family. She, I think, got a little upset because she was realizing at that time that she doesn't remember things and that she's gonna just keep forgetting. And that kind of upset her, I think. I didn't mean to upset her, obviously, but she did take a nap. They gave her a shower tonight, so I did not get to talk to her again. But yeah, we were there for at least maybe 2 hours, three, opening presents and laughing and talking and uh, all that, you know. So it was nice. I think so that was wonderful. That even though she's not in my home, I did get to. She's still here with me, um, and I did get to spend that time with her, which I was really excited about. Um, I thought we were gonna go to church, but I think my husband decided not to go to church tonight. Um, we had talked about it, but my husband, I love him, but he is not a holiday person at all. Especially Christmas is one of the worst ones, I think, for him or to him. I don't know. Um, he just is not a holiday person and gets very cranky, I think, around the holidays. So yeah. So that kind of makes it bad for the rest of us. Um, you know. But we came home. We all, I think, took a nap. After all the food we consumed. Except for I felt bad because I had, at Walmart, they have those little pumpkin pies that are like 89 cents. And I had bought one for everybody and forgot them here at home. So I owe her some pumpkin pie because that is her favorite pie ever is pumpkin pie. So we will have to, I'll have to take that next time I go to see her. As you see, I have my little head decoration. We had one for her, which was like a Santa's elf hat. It was so cute on her. Anyway, so I did a little makeup. I don't know if you can tell, but I did. Um, I'm not very good at makeup. I'm not a makeup person, at all. I hate makeup, honestly. And I don't know what I'm doing with any of it. I am old school. Blush, lipstick, some mascara maybe, but I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, so we came home. We all, I think, took long naps. I thought my husband and I would get up and go to church because we were going to go to his mom's church. But I think he doesn't want to. And it starts in like very soon, half hour. So don't think we're going, which is a little disappointing. I mean, I could still go, I'm sure. So he just went to get my Christmas presents because he works all the time and he didn't shop. I'm sure he's not the only person out there shopping right now. And that's if the store, what is up with these lights tonight? That's if the store is, hold on guys. I don't think that's still any better, but that's if the store is open. It is a store that he works his second job at, so hopefully he knows they're open, right? Otherwise, I think there are, I still have couple presents, not of mine to wrap, but to help my child. I just realized. Or he can wrap them. Anyways, so yeah, so we had a good day. I got a wonderful compliment on my outfit today, and I will show you, well, sort of my outfit in a minute, because I still have it on. I just don't have the boots, on. So yeah, so, I did get a stand for my phone, so I'm really excited. I haven't tried it yet, because now hopefully we won't have where I'm changing hands and shaking when I make videos. So anyway, so yeah, it was a pretty good Christmas Eve. My husband's been a little cranky on and off, starting yesterday, and, you know, and on and off today, some, that's kind of the problem is that when he gets cranky, then I become unsure of where we are because his moods do change so often. I never know where things are with us when he gets in his mood like this, on and off. So I don't know if you guys have ever watched the YouTuber who just passed away. Yesterday, I think he passed away. Adam Wu was his name, and my husband watched him on and off for like 10 years. And he was a cool guy to watch. He went to Disney World. I think it was, did YouTube videos. So if you ever watched him, he is basically watching everything to do with him, almost like he lost his best friend. And I understand, like, people that watched him, it's sad. Don't get me wrong. I watched him, too, with my husband. I watched him, too. And I definitely, my heart goes out to his family and his friends and people who cared about him. You can care about someone, but not let it consume you, right? Especially when you didn't know them personally. And I understand sometimes you feel like you did, but there's a limit to how personal you should take it. And my husband's kind of almost like he lost his best friend or his dad or a sibling, And, uh, on Christmas Eve, I think that's a little much to sit there watching. Um, and maybe I'm wrong. Everybody, I get it, processes things differently, but um, it's kind of what my son also would do. Um, you know, and he has autism, so it's just weird to me that, and I'm trying to keep me together. And yes, of course, I care about my husband. I care about his feelings. Obviously, I put everybody before myself anytime, which is not always a good thing, as we know. But yeah, um, so I don't know. So that's my Christmas Eve so far. Again, I'm still dressed. I was hoping to go to church tonight. Apparently, that's not gonna happen, I guess. Um, I don't think we're eating dinner. If so, they can make sandwiches. I'm still very full from lunch. 'Cause that was a lot of food. We ended up, everybody got spaghetti. My mom and my son got spaghetti with marinara sauce only, and then of course it comes with the salad. Delicious salad. Nobody ate their salads. I had spaghetti with meat sauce. I used to get the meatballs, but I am to the point that I can't even finish my full spaghetti. Okay? My husband got lasagna and some kind of soup. And then my other child got the kids' meal because he's my picky eater and he eats. So he got it's pepperoni pizza with french fries. Not the best, but you get a drink with it. And so that's what we ordered. And, uh, first of all, I came very close to finishing my spaghetti, but did not quite make it. The salad was not touched for anybody. Um, so I left them at the nursing home in case one of the workers didn't bring a lunch or they were hungry or, they can split it between, the patients. And then, um, I was so full, and my mom did really good. I was shocked. She did not finish all her food, but she came very close. And then, of course, with your meal, each meal gets two breadsticks, right? And then I always end up ordering extra. So we ended up with 22 breadsticks. And I think we came home with 6, maybe. Especially my youngest, loves them. Loves, loves, loves. Could eat the whole box, I think, if you let him. Which, who can blame him? Olive Garden has the best breadsticks ever. But, yeah, so that is what we ended up getting. So I'm very full, from my dinner, or my lunch still. So there's no way I could go eat dinner. Um, I think, again, we all came home and went straight to sleep. I'm not sleeping very well. I waking up now at 4 a.m. and then I can't get back to sleep. So, yeah. So tonight I will be changing into my night clothes. I guess is gonna be my night. And watching the Polar Express. I said that right, guys. Because it's a great movie. And then, if you guys love horses or animals, go check out Katie Van Slyke on Facebook and also on YouTube. She has a wonderful Christmas special that she does with her group of friends slash co-workers or workers. And she has horses and goats and donkeys. So if you like that kind of stuff, go check her out. She's adorable. She's fun. She's just so cool. I love it. I've been following her for years. So love her horses. I feel like they're mine. All her animals I feel like are mine. They're not mine, or I'd be paying her bills for them, right? But you feel like it. You feel like she's one of your best friends. And so yeah, go check her out. Check out the special. So, I was gonna also tell you. So one of the cool things that I got, and I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if you. I can't. I don't think you can see it on camera. Okay, I don't think you guys can. Is I got this. My friend had given this to me, and it's looks like something new. Got a new stain on my couch. Okay. So my friend had gotten me this. It's everything's backward. Vaseline Sunlit Glow Vanilla Cocoa, and it's like oil. It's like oil, gel oil. It's called, and so I put that on today, and I'm just like sitting here in the light, and I am definitely glittery. It's really pretty though. Now when I put it on, it was like, yeah, it's like baby oil. So I don't put it on and then sit on your couch. Um, you know, because you don't want it to ruin your couch. If you have a nice couch. So yeah, so we did that. We brought presents home that my kids got. Let's see, for my mom. So yeah. I want to show you my outfit. So I'm hoping that I can. I think I just took a picture of myself, but I'm not even sure. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. But, because I just realized that I have no one to hold my, hold on. Okay. We're going to try to put you guys here. So, here is my outfit. You guys are kind of low, so I don't know if you guys can see. I actually have a skirt on here. Which is just really nice. And so, if you guys can see, I have this scarf here on that my mom actually made years and years ago when I was a teenager. So, here's the outfit I wore today. And so this is green. Okay. So the shirt is green. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. The scarf, my mom made me when I was a teenager. And she did recognize it when I showed it to her today. I asked her if she recognized it, and she said, yeah. She said she made that. So she remembered that she made the scarf. Let's see. The skirt I bought, I think, off of Amazon during the summer. I love it because it has the shorts. You know, us ladies, we need those shorts under our skirts and stuff. So, and then I did wear, the jacket that I had on, the red one, I bought last summer. I found it for my birthday, and it's Goodwill. Fell in love with it because I had been just looking at one online that I was going to buy. And this was the same brand. It was perfect. So I had to have it. I used it for my birthday pictures last year. And then I wore some knee-high boots that I've had for years, and they need replaced because the stuff is rubbing off. but I had to actually throw a pair away and it broke my heart. Um, so these are a different pair. So I wore those, today. So I had fun.
Someone call my name.
So, yeah, and then I just took a shower and pulled my hair up and did a little makeup. So that's what I wore today. I had fun. I felt good with my mom today. Um, then at the nursing home, there's two women who I love. Uh, One is her roommate. I love her. She's such a help for my mom. So I did take her a present. And then there's another lady who I absolutely love. Um, who is also in there, and she's friends with my mom's roommate, and so I have gotten to know her already. And she was having such a rough day because these ladies, if you just understood the nursing homes, how many people are in a nursing home, that their family, it's like when you get divorced, and this is not always, but you stop, a lot of people stop seeing their kids. They, little by little, life takes over. They find a new person to be with. They maybe have a new family, and they don't see their kids anymore. In the beginning, they do. And then it just, life takes over, and it's just smaller amounts each time to where it gets to the point they don't see them. Well, that's what happens in nursing homes. Your mom has a stroke, or, in a nursing home, life takes over. You have a job, you have a family, you have vacations, you have plans, and the families stop going to see their parents or loved ones. And so then they end up there alone. And a lot of these patients have that. They don't have their family showing up for them. Their family's not coming for Christmas. Their family's not calling anymore. And if they do call, I've heard of one that her son won't even tell her where he lives because he's afraid somehow, some way, she'll show up at his door. And of course, he doesn't want to have to deal with her. And it's sad. So these nursing home patients really could use the love. And when I got there today, the nursing home was passing out gifts to their patients, which was wonderful. Nothing big. Like my mom got a bag of mint candy, a little tiny notebook, and a pen, and some Christmas socks. But, that means so much to these patients. And, just for you out there who are interested, a lot of them, you can go volunteer. You can drop off goodies for them. You can drop off gifts. You don't have to go visit them, but you can drop them off. Something. Let them know somebody's out there caring. And I wish I could have bought for everybody, you know, but I don't know everybody. And, it doesn't have to be the whole nursing home, obviously, because, like, where my mom is, it's a pretty big nursing home. But even just, like, she's in the memory care. Even the memory care, just show that one section that somebody cares. Go visit, become like what is it, where you go pretend someone's your grandma. Go talk to them. Yes, they might not make sense or make up crazy stories, but they like to know they're still human, guys. So, it's nice. Everybody wants to know somebody cares, right? So, yeah. But, so yeah, I took my two ladies, and my one lady, she was having such a hard day because her roommate had passed away this morning. And then, they put her in a different room, and that lady was, I guess, very mean and did not want this lady as a roommate and was like, I hate you. So they ended up having to move her to a different room, and she was just having a rough day. and she knows that I just love her. They both watch out for my mom. They're both amazing women. And so I really appreciated them and just, gave them a little something. The one lady, they both got little throw blankets. The one lady is diabetic, so I got her some, sugar-free, like, candy. And the other lady got some Pringles and a throw blanket. So nothing big, but it was something. So, anyways, hope you guys are all having a wonderful Christmas Eve. I'm going to go change into my night clothes and watch this movie. Have a wonderful night, and I hope you guys have a wonderful morning and that your kids don't wake you up too early. And for Santa, to see what Santa brought, and that you guys have a wonderful, amazing morning. Talk to you guys later. Bye.